I just put the hammer on you. Get on back in there.
See, the flow is getting out of control. You cannot insult.
I might have to turn off your microphone completely here forever.
Please do. This is...
Turn it off.
I think
lose the listeners.
It's
that easy.
I think something happened to him because he's just going. He wants to challenge everybody.
He's insulting you. He's insulting everybody in the station.
Easy to do.
Don't say that about Bruce because he will.
He was ready. He was ready with fist of fire right there.
He does not take kindly to insults. I've seen him run down people.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the breaking news?
There's more.
Who's in charge of the show?
I am. See, your microphone is now off. Your microphone is now off. I'm in charge of the show.
This
is my show.
You are
you going to calm down?
In charge of the show. That is correct.
I will calm down.
Okay.
But if you want the breaking news, turn my mic back on.
Please. Magic word.
Now.
No, that's not it. What's the magic word?
Please turn my mic back on.
There you go.
Right,
it wasn't so hard for you to say.
Okay, good.
All right, here's the breaking news. Everybody in the WYTI listening area.
And online around the planet at WYTIRadio.com.
Exactly. At the next event, 3-person street fight. Right?
3-person. Wow.
3-on-3.
Yes.
Okay.
The flow will not be one of the 3 of the bad dog.
Well, I think that was a
flow. I thought
condition.
You said this was breaking news, not some type of blasphemy that's coming out of your mouth.
I'm telling you.
I'm pretty sure that's a condition
I got my lawyers on
previous fight.
I don't care what the ACW commissioner says. The flow will not be in that street fight. Jamie Wright, I'm done with him. He's not going to ever touch me again. He might as well just stay on home again, just like Big Yellow. And that'll be all of that.
Jamie Wright will not be staying at home this time.
No.
He is not banned from the arena.
You don't have a restraining order forever. That's not a forever thing.
That restraining order is up, Carl.
That's okay.
It's up.
And there's no restraining order for Jamie Wright showing up here anytime he wants
to. He can show up right here.
Right now.
He's not going to show up.
Well,
he's scared.
Well, I don't know about that.
Maybe he's with his brother teaching a dance lesson over at the Y. I don't know where he's at. Ballet or something.
I wouldn't call that ballet. That's stuff to help the community. Something you wouldn't know about after you turned on the community.
Maybe turned on the entire
Maybe he's teaching square dancing 101. He can come up here to YTI.
Square dancing.
Show him how to do it.
I don't think square dancing. Is there square dancing classes? Wow.
You got to learn somewhere, Carl.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how'd you learn to be a radio guy? You just showed up, probably.
That's right. That's what I did.
Nowhere.
That's what I did.
You just punch some buttons, and hey, here you are, big radio man.
That's right. That's how it happens. Just like magic. Click my fingers.
I'm going to have to talk to the manager. Because I believe I can get somebody else better than him. And his name is The Flow.
I don't think that name counts. I'm not sure. You need a whole real name.
So.
Don't do any Ric Flair thing on me, okay?
Yeah. We're losing control.
Hey, tell him about the Flair that I put on that. But tell him about the move I put on Fox in Flair.
What did he do?
Well, he tried to imitate, and I stress the word imitate. Ric Flair. He chopped. He did a Ric Flair chop to a girl. And then afterwards, he did the old Ric Flair gimmick, the woo! And then did the old Ric Flair strut and act like he was the 4 Horsemen.
Woo!
You're by yourself? You're 4 Horsemen?
Yeah.
My goodness.
The Flow is so cocky that he feels like he is the entire 4 Horsemen.
Now which version of the 4 Horsemen are you talking about now?
He thinks he's Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and Ole Anderson, apparently.
Ole, okay. Ole.
I mean...
And I slapped that figure 4 on that freak, too.
Oh, you did?
And if I wouldn't have grabbed the ropes and put a little more pressure, he would have gave up just like that.
Yeah, but Foxy did not give up.
Uh-huh. It took a chain.
Yeah, it took a chain to knock him out.
No, I think it was just a
chain would knock anyone
fist
out.
Yeah, with a fist wrapped around. Yeah, I can see how that would probably put somebody.
The whole power of the punch.
So, how are you going to beat up your next girl?
I'm not beating on girls.
Okay.
Not beating up on women.
Okay. Just checking, just because you're in a mood here today.
You're going to get me on a bad list of a sheriff office, and don't be talking about me beating on no women.
Okay, all right. I'm just wondering if maybe there's some.
Let's hope not. They'll have a bunch of women come down here to the radio station.
I'm not scared of them.
I've seen them. I've seen them before.
I don't care anymore.
They come down here. There's something crazy going on. I'm telling you. Well, okay. So December 5th is the next event. National Guard Armory, Rocky Mount, 8:15 p.m. bell time. Of course, get your tickets to regular places. In advance, save a couple of bucks at Jones Produce, Misty Mountain Wares, and Pizza King. And, of course, brought to you this wonderful event by We Care and, of course, our sponsors, Comfort Inn of Rocky Mount and 220 Auto Sales. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. The last couple of shows we've had, I mean, we've had just about a full house.
Wow.
And so it is definitely worthwhile to go on and visit these fine businesses and get those tickets early because it's going to be, I mean, it's going to be the final show of 2009. So,
get some pizzas while you're
at it. It's going to be worth coming out there. And Carl, just 1 second, I would like to thank some of the legends that were in attendance.
Oh, really?
Saturday night.
Oh, who was there?
We had NWA wrestling legend Rick McCord. He was there.
Okay.
Sandy Scott was also in attendance. And, you know, it's without saying, the legends of wrestling, I said it last week, but without the legends, there's no way the superstars of today or the future can pave their way.
That's right.
Without that. So.
Hey, speaking of legends.
Uh-oh. Oh,
there was
like
one legend that was also a no-show, and it was because he got bad-mouthed on this radio show last week. Who was that? Julian?
Oh, you're speaking of Sergeant Jim Nelson.
Was not in attendance
Sergeant Jim Nelson
at this event, because I believe we were talking about the true sergeant in ACW.
I think the sergeant was talking about you last time.
And Sergeant Cupcake Nelson didn't show up because he was scared of the flow, just like Jamie Wright.
First of all,
just like Tony Wright.
Time out.
Just like Big Yella. Just like the Miss Wright, the Mama Wright.
Time out. First of all,
Doughboy Wright.
I think you need to listen. Outside in the parking lot.
You need to listen to the stuff that's spewing out of your mouth because none of it is making sense. Sergeant Jim Nelson is the sergeant of ACW, and he is on the injured list. He is, and he is on the injured list, and that's why he was not at the show Saturday night.
Because he knew he'd probably have to get involved in that.
You know what injury he had, don't you? A case of the limber tail is what injury he had.
Limber tail is not in his vocabulary.
Like a little puppy going home, you know, getting beat upside the head with a rock. Get the tail up between the legs, going away from him.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay, I was wondering.